work-intense process. But the first thing that we do with that is we start by cooking the honey sauce, which will need to cool down before the rest of the things happen. So, what goes into that? Let's see here. A cup of sugar, half a cup of honey, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and 3/4 cup of water. So, did I have the cup, Jessie?
No, I cannot find the half a cup. Here's a fourth.
There's the first full cup right in front of you, though. Thank you. Jessie is a little tired today. Okay, so that's almost a cup of sugar. That'll be fine. 3/4 cup of water. Could you grab the tablespoon for me, Jessie? Hope that anyone out there watching, if they're watching today, is having a nice Easter. Wow, this is
Crystallized honey.
very hard to get out.
You want a knife?
No, I got it. It's just my arms are tired still from sawing all of the kindling wood. So how are you doing, Jessie?
Tired.
Yeah.
Shirt all sticky.
No, actually. Because the honey is crystallized.
Ah.
I will take that knife. This is going to be a much longer stream tonight compared to last week's, which was
Super short.
super short.
This week's all about construction. Does the cinnamon go in there?
No,
Alright.
it goes with the nuts if we want to use it. Although personally,
I do.
okay, I was gonna say personally, I would prefer not to use it.
It's not very much at all.
I get that. Just going to real quick wash off that 4th cup. I have not put the lemon in there yet. Ah, my hands are very sticky. Did you shake the lemon? That'll work. I've already got the knife dirty, so
Yeah, may as well use it.
may as well use it to stir up the honey. Actually, a spoon will make, or actually, the tiny whisk will make this easiest.
There you go.
We have a tiny whisk now.
Since we needed to buy a big one and it only came in a 3-pack.
Yup. That actually is super helpful. Now, I don't have to or I do have to bring it to a boil.
Yep.
And then bring it to a boil over medium-high heat. And then reduce to medium-low and boil 4 minutes without stirring. There we go. That's much better. I think. Stream where your computer was struggling. Just sit on it there.
Yeah.
It happened, unfortunately. I figure we can roll the dough on that.
You mean lay it on that?
Well, because it's rolled in the container, I believe. But we can do that once this is done boiling. Or I can turn the camera over to you.
Whoop.
There we go. I got there.
With the thing right on the edge and about to fall off.
Okay, well,
It's fixed.
that is why we are a partnership here. We can leave the dough wrapped for now. If we want to pulse the nuts first, we want them coarsely ground / finely chopped. Traditionally, phyllo is made with walnuts, but we don't have walnuts at the moment, and
Traditionally, baklava is
Yes.
made with walnuts and phyllo and butter and honey.
yes,
Our baklava will be made with pistachios and pecans because we like those much better.
and because we have no walnuts.
And because we have no walnuts. And, margarine instead of butter.
Yes.
I'm pulsing the pistachios and the pecans separately because they are different consistencies of nuts.
Yes, and you can put the teaspoon of cinnamon in with one of those batches.
I could even do half if you would prefer.
I would prefer half, if that is okay with you.
So it said coarsely ground / finely chopped. Is
Yes.
that the same measurement?
Don't know.
That seems...
I think that we get to just do this how we want it.
Gotcha.
I'm also going to go ahead and start heating the oven
325.
325.
Do you think I have to do this in 2 batches or will it pulse all at once?
I would do it in 2 batches, personally.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll want to do it in 2 batches. This is the pulse.
Loud noise, everybody.
There we go. You got it backwards. Two more. It says to do it about 10 times. Although if you want to hit it one more time with those, you can. I don't mind it much finer. You just don't want to end up with paste.
Unfortunately, pistachios just don't really go very well.
That's okay.
I'll just take out the 3 whole ones.
I would like one of them. Ah, cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello, person on the stream. We have someone saying hello.
Hello.
And for the person just joining us, we are making baklava today. So I've got the honey syrup currently simmering on the stove, and Jesse is about to pulse again. I feel like that one pulls better. For the people actually following along in real time with us, if you have any questions about what we're doing, feel free to reach out and ask. There we go. Now pulsing the pecans.
Which are much softer, and I can totally
Okay.
do all together.
I was going to ask if you need to do it in bits, but... Yeah.
Pecans are
Do
much softer.
one more hit. Just the things don't line up anymore. That's okay.
It's because the high was hot.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I can turn off the heat on the honey stuff. Our day's going well, thank you.
Stop.
There we go. Slight technical difficulty there. That's fine. Mixing up the nut mixture. So that we'll be able to get a nice even mix. Okay. Now I'm going to tilt this forward a bit for the next part. And it's going to stay. Excellent. Okay, so next part is, well, we're going to have to melt about a cup and a fourth of butter.
The weigher is right there. It's 10 ounces by weight.
Oh, okay.
The margarine is right next to it.
Well then. We can do it that way. You're so smart.
I know how to prep.
Ugh. So much butter. So much margarine, as the case may be. You can actually make vegetarian phyllo. Or vegan phyllo, depending on your definition of vegan. Even.
Well, honey and sugar, so most of them know.
Sugar is vegan,
Oh, right.
but yeah, honey is...
Decidedly not.
Well, I don't know. As someone who's planning on raising my own bees. Ooh. Oh no! Oop. Sorry about that. On the screen there. Okay. Oh. Dodge. Here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go to that for a second. While I fix the camera. Did not like that. Okay. Let's see if we can get the camera to turn back on. Nope.
It won't switch to my laptop camera.
Well, it will. I'll just have to set up the laptop.
Switch it over to my laptop camera and just turn it around.
Okay. Well,
Last time I wanted to switch to my laptop camera when it got disconnected.
There we go.
So
that is fine. We can.
it'll just be a lower perspective.
Well, I can actually put it up top. So I'm gonna switch that one more time. What?
There's a reason I don't have this up there.
Well, I think there we go. That'll be fine.
I'll go get the cord.
Yeah, give me this a second to wipe off my hands.
Okay. So I unrolled and laid out all the phyllo flat, and now I have a damp paper or a damp towel over it because apparently phyllo is very easy to dry out, so you must always keep a damp paper towel over it.
Doesn't reach.
Well, then go get the little 1-foot extension cord because my computer needs to be plugged in order to keep going.
I have an extension cord. We run a very professional operation here.
Usually, we actually do.
Yeah.
I'm just not with it enough, and that thing's not stable enough today.
Yeah, it seems to have lost a little bit of stability since I put it together. Ugh. Okay.
Yeah, you have 10 ounces of margarine.
Yes, I don't have it nuked yet because I got sidetracked.
The butter is very high out of that bowl. I certainly hope it will all actually fit in it when it's melted.
Should. This is the bowl you gave me. Yeah.
I know.
Do you know where the little brush is?
It's supposed to be right here. It's not. You get put back last time.
Or got put back on this one here. Silicone brush. You'll want to mix that up a bit, I was about to say, before you hit nuke again. Come on, you're more with it than that. You know.
Really not.
Do we need to cut the phyllo dough to shape? Do you want to start?
No, it doesn't say that. You want to do sections at a time.
You can't just put the pan on top of it and just slice?
Do we?
Yes. Trim it to fit your baking dish. Part of.
You can trim one stack at a time, then cover with the damp towel to keep them dry out.
Okay. I read that as you can, but since we have good knives, we could also, do all the stack at once. There we go. Okay, we have melted butter, melted margarine. Can you hold this damn towel for a moment?
I want to do it in the middle.
Why?
See, these aren't exactly lined up over here.
Ah, okay. It's not going
must do it in a press, not a stop motion.
Yep. Well, now I know. Knowing is half the battle,
Also,
right?
don't press on the pan.
Well, sorry, that was me just trying to keep the pan
I know.
still.
Try not to cut inwards. It'll end up too small.
I'm reminded of working with an X-Acto knife. Attempt to not bump the sand. This is actually going pretty well. Slightly less well right there.
You know, you can take it off now that you know where it is.
Oh, yeah. Well, yes. That is an excellent point that you bring up. Okay.
Phyllo is basically like paper. Very rippy paper.
Yeah, phyllo is, yeah, basically edible paper, yeah. Thank you. I'm okay with it having a tiny bit of overhang if you are.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're gonna call that good. Okay, now there is an order to this.
Mm-hmm. The order is printed on the back.
The order is printed on the second sheet. Putting down one, if you come around to the side. And hello, other person that said hello on the stream. So, you put down one sheet at a time. You butter each sheet as you go. The first step is 10 sheets, and then 3/4 of a cup of nut mixture. Okay. Do you want me to do the moving the sheets, or do you want to do it? Do you want to do moving or buttering, Jesse?
I don't know.
Well, you have to choose one or the other.
Why would I have to choose one or the other?
Well, because it'd be helpful. So that things don't dry out. We're using a silicone basting brush.
You can't go back and forth. Stop going back and forth. It's one direction.
Okay. And hello to the new person saying hello on the stream. We are making baklava.
We
are trying to. Well, this is going about the same way as it did last time we made it, from what I remember.
Maybe that's why I don't remember us making it.
You've you have excised it from your memory.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, it doesn't have to be like 100% perfect.
It kind of does, though. The whole point is that if there's not butter on every surface,
I'll let you brush that out.
that's not going to come out.
Oh, okay.
You have to put it down exactly.
Okay, well, I will be more careful for the next ones. You can probably butter it flat.
I can butter it flat-ish. So
I am going to grab a pencil, or a pen rather, and make a note of how many things I've done. So that's 2 sheets.
I don't think the silicone brush is the way to go about this.
You could use the spoon to spoon out some, and then use the brush to move it around.
No. Mainly because a silicone brush does not have bristles everywhere, which is what I would want.
Yes, but the bristly brushes are not dishwasher safe. So.
Okay.
You ready for the next sheet?
Yes, this time put it down flat, no bubbles.
I will do my best.
Start on this side, go that way. I need to actually do what I tell you.
Here, trade jobs then. Oh, and make a tick mark on the sheet.
Green.
I can do that.
That's probably too much butter for that layer.
Okay. You have a couple of sheets there. Here. Sorry.
Too much bubbles.
I see a similar number of bubbles to what I had. Okay, there we go. I'll just, that's number 5.
4.
The one you're doing is number 5. There we go. Oh, corners, yes.
Corners and edges.
Corners and edges are important. This is number 6. You are much better than me at putting them down.
They're still all bubbly.
Well, that's just gonna be the case. We'll put down nut layer soon, and then we'll have a chance to even things out. There we go. Seven? Yeah, I feel like I'm using too much of this.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will just do more of a gentle brushing going forward. Like that. That's probably fine.
Considering that much butter is supposed to last for how many sheets?
The whole stack, yeah. So 2 more sheets. I see that. Good job.
Moving to the corners where they have a chance of coming apart.
Remember, at the you cut lines into this thing at the end,
Yeah.
so that you don't have to. When do you cut the lines? Before it cooks.
Eight.
That's number 9 right now. Our thing will just be one lower.
There's many more here than we
Yeah.
actually need.
I was making a joke. I'm sorry. No joking with you.
No joking with me today.
Okay.
Not coherent enough for it.
Okay. One more, and then we get to do the nuts.
We really do need to get some non-copyrighted and music to play.
I can look into that. I could open the window. We could listen to outdoors. Birds. Okay. That is sheet number 10. Okay. I am going to actually open the window real quick. Ah, there's the birds. Okay. 3/4 of a cup of our nut mixture. So that is, I am going to check off. Okay, 5 sheets now. Oh, let me just do that. Oh, no. Yeah, so that first sheet is always hard.
Since you can't actually spread butter on phyllo, the whole point is not to do a whole bunch at once. You put a tiny amount on your brush and you butter a tiny space.
Okay.
And then you repeat over and over and over again.
Okay, well, this is only like the second time I've made phyllo in my life. It's
Worked with phyllo. I've never made phyllo.
I've never made phyllo. This is like the second time I've worked with phyllo. I keep meaning to say the second time I've made baklava. That's sheet 2. Would you like to butter that one? Okay.
This is why I buy baklava.
Well,
It's hard.
yeah, but with milk allergy, can't really do that myself. Is that better?
I don't know, I wasn't watching.
Then we'll assume yes. Sheet 3. Sheet 4.
Just spread it out more.
I'm actually going to fold over where it went up on this side. Yep. More like that, right? Small amounts.
Small ones. Small ones.
One more. Getting a rhythm going, right? Would you like to do the nut bit this time? Would you? I like the sound that makes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me. Oops. Oh no. Not from. Doing my best to be gentle. Oh. This thirsty work. Sheet number 3, right?
2.
Or 2.
That's the first one down.
Okay. You're right.
They have those. I can't believe it's not butter spray things. Have you never used one of those?
Does it mix evenly?
Yeah, it's like a little spray thing.
Okay. Are those safe for you?
They might be.
We should check into that because this whole spreading butter thing totally not working.
It is. It's kind of working. So now is number 3. Hey, that one went better.
Let's start with the corners.
Yeah.
Corners you point it down, and I don't really have any ways to make them not point down. So
More
try not
nuts.
to get the butter in the
Next time we
corners.
should. That should be fine for this batch or this one. Next batch of nuts, we'll pile them in the corners a little bit more.
I wish the recipe would say what we're going for butter-wise.
That's probably fine. It's okay if we don't have them all completely covered.
Did you know that?
Yes, because we're gonna be cutting holes in it and then cutting lines in it and then cooking.
Doesn't that make it even more important that you have to actually cover every surface in butter?
No, it means that the butter is going to have a chance to move around.
Butter absorbs into the phyllo. It doesn't go anywhere.
It'll be fine.
Yes, but you're missing my point. I want an explanation of the recipe.
Well,
With the recipe.
okay.
I want to know why I do things, not just directions.
Well, then
This is why I'm an engineer and not a technician.
Here.
Keep going.
You
I'm
got
just complaining.
Oh, you don't want an actual answer because I can get you one. Here's a picture. Hey, look! Actually, they're using the same thing we're using. Okay. So yeah, it looks, in the picture of the recipe, it looks like it's not necessary. It looks like ours. So. I will do the nut mix now. Okay, I want to do a bit extra in the corners. That was not what I intended to do. More than a bit extra in the corners. Hey, you know. There we go.
All the very not chopped pieces are now in this corner.
That is a burden we will just have to bear. Hey, just 20 more buttered sheets more total. this without destroying the sheet. I believe in me, Jesse.
Good.
I believe in you too, Matt, right? This one's gonna end up a little less buttered, just because it's got
This
some
is kind of
tears.
follow party.
Yeah. That's one. And we're just going to be doing the assembling part, not the cooking part. That's an hour and 15 minutes.
Huh?
My perfectly buttered sheet. Oh no. On stream, that is. We're just going to be doing the assembly.
Of course, after you cook it, all it is pouring the honey stuff around and hearing it sizzle, which I'm sure will be quite a fun noise, but
But yeah. Okay. Sheet number 3, please. Very nice. It reminds me not to start the butter in the corners.
start the butter right here and you go like that. And then you start right there and you go like that. And it should take 12 passes to go across the whole sheet.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll show you next.
Yes. So that was number 3. This will be number 4. Show me the ways of the market. Oh, that is significantly more margarine than I've been using.
That's how much margarine it takes to actually soak through phyllo.
Okay, I don't think you need to completely soak it like that. All the time.
There's a lot less margarine on my thing than there is when you do it.
Okay, now. Disagree, disagree.
This is why I need to understand why I'm doing the things that I'm doing.
What number was that? Okay. Sounds of spring. Might have to close that window if someone's mowing their yard. Okay.
This is 5?
Was that?
Was that 5?
That was 5.
Okay.
One moment. Okay, one more batch of 5 and then a batch of 10. And then we get to start cooking this thing. Here, you should do the first one. You do seem more awake as time goes on. Nothing like a repetitive task to focus oneself. That would be fine.
And since we only have 15 left, and that amount of butter, are we on target with
I
butter?
believe so, yes. I think the mix of how you're doing it and how I'm doing it has been working out. Oh, that one has a hole in it.
That one has a couple holes and stuff's going behind underneath it.
Nope.
Oops. At least it folds like paper.
Yes, that does
Screw it
help.
up. You just press it down and it becomes a layer.
And there's an odd mix of forgiving and unforgiving.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that we might end up having to nuke just a little bit more margarine for this before the end. Okay. That's 2. This is number 3.
As I get further down the stack, Philo is slightly more compressed from all of the weight it's been on it while it sits. So it sticks together just a smidge more each time.
That's okay. You seem to be handling it rather well.
Philo is an interesting mix if you want fingernails in order to be able to pry it apart, but you don't want fingernails because then they might go straight through it.
Because if you put the slightest pressure on it, you put a hole right into it.
Oh,
Yeah.
not the slightest, just any more than the slightest.
Number 4. Try and do the other one back.
Yeah.
That's number 5, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. It's okay. It'll still taste delicious at the end.
Yeah.
So the next step is just the 10, right? Evan.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should use the rest of this mixture at this point,
Yeah.
which is slightly more than
Is that 5?
Yes, that was number 5. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. If we've got more than 2 2/3 cups, we can do another 5. I've got plenty of Philo. Hold still.
No, we can just. We've got.
I can also just save these to sprinkle over the top of it when we're done.
No, I'd rather just put it in as well. So I'm going to do this.
Yeah, that's the dust. Make a nice little layer and then move out the bigger pieces.
And pieces. Can you do the first piece? The honey mixture is fun.
Oh look, my phone's ringing.
Oh no!
Who is it?
It's Danny. I'll let you handle it for a second. Hey, Danny. Hey, how do you say? Okay, I'll let Mike know. No problem. Later. Yep, bye. I got a text from Mike.
B&T?
Yep. I will do that when you
Unfortunately, because this is margarine,
separated slightly.
it's gotten a lot thinner as we've gotten to the
Uh-huh.
bottom of this pile. This is basically water.
Well, it's still margarine though.
Well, yeah, it's just. I mean, margarine is just oil. So, I mean, all of it's technically really just water and oil, but it's a lot. It's a lot thinner as you get down.
How many is that?
Two.
Oh. I see what you mean, though.
Do you want to make a new batch, just
No.
like a fourth a cup of butter for this last?
Nope, it's fine. It'll all work out.
How do you figure?
Magic.
That's-
Easter magic. No, I honestly think that it'll all spread out a bit. It'll be fine.
Yes, but I would like you to explain your reasoning because it doesn't make any sense.
It's a liquid. It will move throughout the semi-porous solid as it cooks.
But it's not a liquid. That's the point.
Aren't we
It's
just
not
complaining?
supposed to move.
Aren't we complaining just now that it is a liquid?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be a liquid, and it's not supposed to move.
I think it'll be fine. Would you prefer?
I would prefer, but I don't care. I'm just sighing at your complete refusal to actually understand what I'm asking you for.
I actually do understand what you're asking me now. I will make some new stuff, okay?
I lost track, by the way. What layer was that?
I believe that was 3.
Especially since this is the top crust, I would like it to actually go well. So just a few spoonfuls of butter would be. Yeah, just like that.
That is fine. There you go. Is that sheet number 4? Yeah. Okay.
laying real flat. It's just a little bit too far.
Laying real flat in the wrong place. That's okay. I still love you, Jason. You're doing a better job than I would. Isn't that what's really important?
Yep.
Okay. Sheet number 6.
Seven, 8, 9, 10. Hey, look. It's a good thing only one sheet destroyed itself, since that's exactly how many we need.
I think we might have skipped a sheet somewhere with that.
Probably.
That's okay. There we go. That one was excellent.
Just needed to be that way a little. I'll try to do the other 3 on that side.
Good thing. There you go. One left.
Hoping it comes off the thing nicely.
If it doesn't, then it will just be a ever so slightly thin thing. It'll be fine. It doesn't basically. Okay. Oh, that came off real nice.
That's fine.
I assume you would like me to cut it into the bits.
Yeah.
Okay. This in the sink. Knife.
Cutco knife, non-stick pan. No,
Right.
no. Cutco knives will completely cut up your non-stick pans if you have to press any. Wait, how far apart? Cut into 1.5 inch wide strips, then cut diagonally to form diamonds. That doesn't look like 1.5. It might be. 3, yes, into thirds.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fourths. So there.
No, that'd be 3. There. 1.5 inch wide strips. Get a measuring
Here,
tape.
here. In the center.
Go all the way through to the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. And then in the center of each one.
before you continue, some butter. Butter the knife.
Okay.
That way it won't keep sticking to this very top layer.
That is actually excellent thought. Okay.
This is all I need to do the better.
There. Okay. Now,
No concept of how diagonal this.
do you mind if it's not diagonal? I can just do.
I do not care if it is not diagonal.
Okay.
As long as it is even, so you're gonna want the same width as these things.
Okay.
I can accept squares. I don't think it's a diagonal for cooking reasons. I think it's
A tradition reason.
tradition, aesthetic reason.
That is fine with me.
It's super unfortunate that we can't use Cutco knives for this because it would be so much cleaner of a cut. But I don't want my pan with lines in it.
Yeah. These might not be 100% cut through all the way, but
Alright.
they're also not the most even. They're also not the least even. Okay, cool. So now that goes into the oven for an hour and 15 minutes.
Get all the butter off this edge.
Yeah, an hour and 15 minutes in the oven, and then after that, the honey sugar water mixture gets poured over while it is still hot. It'll make it-
Immediately after
Yep.
removing from the oven so it can sizzle and spread around.
Yes. Set that timer. Okay. Well, we appreciate you joining us for this very long recipe, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.